What's up, you guys? We are back with another FIFA 20 Manchester United career mode. This is the second episode and we have some ground to cover. But before that, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Your support really helps the channel grow, guys. Also, like this video if you are enjoying our career mode series so far. And as always, leave your suggestions and questions down below. With all that being said, let's head right into it. Guys, the very first thing I want to do in this episode is train our players. These are the players that we have selected. We have the likes of Greenwood, James, Chong, Garner and Brandon Williams. They all have high potentials and can become future stars for our club. Now I did skip Angel Gomez because I wanted to grow Daniel James first. Anyways, I can't wait to use them in our first team and win some matches. Now let's see our upcoming fixtures for this episode. Just to remind you guys, we did win our first Premier League match against Chelsea 1-0. In today's match, we are facing Wolves. Away from home, I am a bit nervous about this match. They keep a tight defensive line and the attackers come at you with everything they have. So this will be a tough match. Next up, we have Crystal Palace at home, probably going to sim this match. Then we are facing Southampton away on the transfer deadline day. Guys, for our next match against Wolves, I want an attacking midfielder. I've talked about Bruno Fernandes and Jadon Sancho in our previous episode. We also have added Alphonso Davies to our list. He's 18 years old, plays left back from Canada, and look at his stats, guys. Fast as hell, we can train him defensively and probably sell Luke Shaw in the next season. Next up, it's obviously Koulibaly, been linked to United for quite some time. Great defender, strong and tall, but I'm having second thoughts about him. Maguire and Lindelof have been great for us, and we also have Bailly and Axel on the bench. If we bring him in, others will get even less chances to perform. But we have a couple of days to decide his future. But we are signing our very first player right now. It is Bruno Fernandes from Sporting Lisbon. He's valued at 55 mil. We might have to offer between 70 to 103 million dollars. This player has a release clause. Do you want to pay 114 million and skip negotiation? Are you out of your mind? We are going straight for the negotiation and I hope we can get him for around 70 to 80 million dollars. I really love these cutscenes, guys. FIFA 19 only had the manager's office, but this is way better. We meet at fancy hotels and restaurants and negotiate deals. Alright guys, let's start with our initial offer. He is worth 55 million, so let's go for 65 million, I guess. I know we are starting a little low, but that should give us some room to negotiate. Let's submit our offer. We're prepared to offer you 65 million for Fernandes. And why is he still talking? I mean, it was just one line. We won't let Fernandes go for that, but we will sell him for 93.4 million. He wants 93 million for Fernandes. Let's counter his offer, guys. We said 65 last time. Let's increase it to 75. I think that's a fair price. Submit. Let's compromise. We're willing to give you 75 million for Fernandes. Do we have a deal? And he just keeps on going. What language is he talking in? I'm sorry, but our price for Fernandes is set. He's not stepping down, guys. And I'm not paying 93 million for him, although I want him in my team. Let's try adding a sell on clause. 15% looks good. We're not going to sell him anytime soon, so let's increase the transfer fee as well to 78 million. How about that? This should work. Okay, my intention is not to play hardball here. I want Fernandes on my team, but cannot offer more than 78 million. We're also willing to give you 15% out of Fernandes' future sale value to compensate for the investment you've already made in him. There you have it, guys. Sporting agrees to 78 million for Bruno Fernandes. Now that we have agreed the transfer fee with Sporting, let's negotiate a contract with Bruno and bring him home. I usually just delegate this part so that we don't have to pay the extra signing bonus and other stuff. But let's jump into negotiation and finally get this deal done. And look at that smile from our manager, guys. He's on cloud 9 right now. It's great to see you. Thank you both for coming. Have a seat, please. Alright, so far we have agreed that his squad role will be crucial. 5 years is the contract length and no release clause. Let's discuss his salary. He only gets $26,500 right now. We will straight away increase it to $100,000 per week. And how about $1 million of signing bonus? I bet they can't say no to this offer. So we would like to offer Fernandes a weekly wage of $100,000. We're also willing to offer a signing bonus of $1 million. I don't mind paying extra as long as my players are happy, guys. And they accept our offer. There you have it, guys. Our very first signing of the season has been completed. Okay guys, let's open up our squad hub and put Bruno Fernandes straight into the team. There he is at the very bottom, our Portuguese midfielder. We will put him instead of Matic in the team. And now Lingard goes on the bench and Bruno will make his debut against Wolves like he did in real life. Guys, we just got an email from the legend himself, Phil Jones. Let's see what he wants. I'm glad you have decided to sell me. I haven't been all that keen to play here, and I think a move will be best for everyone. Look at the balls on this guy. I wish we could tell him to go to hell for all we care, but good riddance will do for now. I don't think you've found your place at Manchester United, and you won't be missed around here. Also guys, our assistant manager, who from this email does not seem like a very smart guy, suggested that our current captain Harry Maguire lacks leadership traits. Now don't get me wrong, I know Bruno Fernandes is a leader and all, but how can he say Maguire lacks leadership traits? Anyways, let's go to a squad hub and give the armband to our latest addition in the group, a new captain Bruno Fernandes. I hope this does not backfire. Also, let's put Fernandes on the corner kicks. What about penalties? Rashford has 80 rating on pens, while Bruno has 88, so he will take up penalties as well. Alright guys, it is time for Bruno Fernandes to make his debut, so let's get to the pitch. I hope it's a success. This is Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Manchester United, live from the home of Wolves, Molineux Stadium. Let's get ready for kickoff. Wolves on the attack. Traore puts the ball in the middle. Now Moutinho passes the ball to Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves has the ball, beats Maguire, nobody there to cover him, and he scores! Our defense could not do a single thing guys, nor could De Gea. We go behind in the first 15 minutes of this match. Let's take a look at the replay. Maguire goes for the tackle and Ruben Neves pulls the ball to his right foot. Lindelof was busy covering Raul Jimenez and Davis puts one in the back of the net. I think De Gea should have done better in those circumstances. He ran out to close down the attacker, but a great finish in the end. Ruben Neves with the second goal in the Premier League. It's Wolves 1, Manchester United 0. Neves again with the ball. Wolves are creating problems for United guys. Tries to play in Jimenez, but Lindelof intercepts and sends a through ball for Pogba. Wolves can't stop attacking, can they? Pass for Traore. He goes for Moutinho. Raul Jimenez comes back to get the ball, goes around Maguire, and another goal. What is happening? Maguire with his hands on his head while Wolves are celebrating. Our defense looks extremely shaky today. Another goal that should have been blocked by Maguire. This match is slipping away from our hands guys. There you can see Jimenez gets the ball and just makes some space for himself and shoots with power. De Gea should have saved that one in my opinion. Another look at the goal. We have to defend better if we want to get anything out of this match. Raul Jimenez scores his first goal of the Premier League. Wolves 2, United 0. Johnny running down with pace. Ball goes to Moutinho. Moutinho tries to go infield, dribbles past Lindelof, tries to shoot but Maguire standing like a wall in his way. And a disappointing first half finally comes to an end. As you guys can see, we could not even manage a single shot on target, while Wolves converted 2 out of their 3 shots. Possession was fairly equal, but our players have a mountain to climb in the second half, so let's get to some work. The second half is no different than the first half guys. Wolves again on the attack. Jimenez gets the ball, tries to play in Neves but Lindelof with a great block. But he can't clear the ball. Jimenez gets it back from Lindelof, plays in Neves and Neves scores his second goal of the day. Another big mistake from our defense leading to a goal. We have been dreadful guys, but we have to give credit to our opponents. They kept the pressure on and converted any chances they got. I don't even want to look at the replay. It's Wolves 3, Manchester United 0. Fred is on the ball, passes to Martial. Now Martial plays in Bruno Fernandes. He takes the shot but blocked by the defender and cleared away. Bruno Fernandes on his debut still trying to make something happen for us. Goes for Martial. Now Martial plays back Bruno. Bruno takes the shot but the keeper dives to make a save. For a second I thought that was the beginning of a comeback. Time to make a substitute. Jesse Lingard comes onto the pitch and Fred is off. Jesse on the ball trying to create something. Pass for James. James goes for Bruno Fernandes. He plays in Jesse. And a first time finish. It is in. Can you believe this guys? Jesse Lingard just scored within the 3 minutes of coming onto the pitch. I don't think this goal would mean a lot in the match, but Jesse Lingard with a banger for strike. Straight past the keeper. Only 10 minutes left in the match. Can United produce a comeback here? The score is Wolves 3, Manchester United 1. Jesse Lingard on the ball. Looking for his second goal. Cuts it back. Through ball for Bruno Fernandes to chase. Now Bruno pulls it back. Can he find a red shirt in the center? Jesse with the ball and blocked. Man, I should have taken the shot with Bruno itself. We could have been back in this game. Lingard again on the ball. Passes it to Bruno Fernandes. Now Bruno pulls it back. Goes for Wan-Bissaka. First time pass to Lingard. Not much time is left. Jesse Lingard goes for goal and another great block by Dendoncker. And that is the end of the 90 minutes guys. We did way better in the second half. Got a few decent chances, but it was too late by then. Lingard scoring the only goal for United. Alright, so next up is our post-match interview. The first question is about Bruno Fernandes' performance. What do you make of such a strong debut? He settled quickly and is performing close to his best. Do I want more? Of course. I'm confident Bruno is just at the beginning of what he can offer us. Fair to say it was a tough match. Where do you think it went wrong today? And our options are, I'm not sure, the blame is mine, and the game plan was not followed. I think any good manager would take the blame of a defeat on his head, and that is what we are going to do right here. Yeah, I think we started a little sluggishly and never really got into the game. Obviously, as a manager, I take full responsibility for that. So after that defeat, we are facing Crystal Palace at home, but before that, let's take a look at our league table. We are currently at number 12 with a win and a loss. Arsenal and Leicester City are below us. Chelsea is at number 11, West Ham at number 10, and Crystal Palace is at number 9. Let's see who is leading the table right now. And Everton at the top, followed by Spurs. Quite unusual, but we are only 2 matches in, so the standings don't matter right now. It's time to head into our next match, but before that, let's take a look at our starting lineup. Our front 3 is Rashford, Martial and James. Bruno Fernandes, Fred and Paul Pogba boss our midfield. And Maguire and Lindelof partner in the defense with Luke Shaw and Aaron Wan-Bissaka as our fullbacks. Obviously De Gea is in the goal. It is a pretty solid team, guys, so let's sim this match and hope we get a decent result here. Crystal Palace won 3-1 against Sheffield and lost 1-0 to Everton. Let's see what our team can produce here. Let's go, guys. A 4-0 victory. Paul Pogba with a fantastic hat-trick and Rashford scores to make it 4. Mata did get injured. Fred, Fernandes and Martial got yellow cards. This looks like an intense match, guys. And out of nowhere, we get a Carabao Cup match. This wasn't in our calendar the last time I checked, guys. Let's take a look at the other teams in it. We go against Nottingham Forest. I can see Leicester City, Everton, the Spurs, Liverpool, Chelsea, Salford City. I love their logo. It's pretty cool. And we also have Arsenal. And that's pretty much it. I cannot see any other teams on our level. Okay, so I am planning on playing our second team in this match. But before that, we are going to make our second signing of this season. It is Jadon Sancho from Dortmund, the 19-year-old right attacker.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Barca bought Koulibaly? When did this happen, guys? I wanted to get him, but now it's too late. Anyways, there are rumors that United will go for De Ligt next summer, so we still have other defensive options. And Barca kept a $195 million release clause, so I doubt he's going anywhere in the near future. Moving forward, Jadon Sancho is still available and a top priority, guys. He is valued at 62.5 million and we might have to offer between 80 to 120 million. So what are we waiting for? Let's bring him to United. Let's skip the release clause and meet Dortmund's manager. I want to get him for under 100 mil. Let's see if we can do that. So what would be our initial offer? How about we straight go for 80 million? Just imagine if they agree right now. We would be willing to pay 80 million transfer fee for Sancho. Is that a fee we can agree on? Man, they want $112 million? Not happening. The maximum that I'll pay is $100 million for him. Let's counter their offer. How about we increase it to $90 million? I think that's pretty good. Okay, my intention is not to play hardball here. I want Sancho on our team but cannot offer more than $90 million. And they agree. Man, this dude came down from $112 million to $90 million. That's a fair offer. I'm glad we could reach an agreement on the fee for Sancho. We are negotiating with Jadon Sancho and his agent right here, guys. So far, we have decided that his role in the club would be crucial. 5 years is the contract length and no release clause has been set. Let's move on to his salary. His current weekly wages are $75,000 per week. Let's do what we did with Bruno Fernandes. $100,000 per week and $1 million signing bonus. I think that's a pretty good offer. We would like to have Sancho on 100,000 weekly wages. We are willing to offer a signing bonus of $1 million. And they think it's a fair offer. Jadon Sancho is officially red, guys. Sancho is happy. His agent is happy and so are we. So these are the 2 big money signings we did in our Manchester United career mode. First up, it's Bruno Fernandes, $78 million and he's on a 100,000 weekly wage. Next up, we just signed him. It's Jadon Sancho, $90 million again on a 100,000 weekly wage. Now I am saving players like Maddison or Grealish for the January transfer window because if we sign them right now, players like Lingard, Fred or even McTominay won't get a chance to play in the first team. So without wasting any more time, let's put our latest player into our team. So as you guys can see, this is our second team. We have James on the left flank, Greenwood will play as a striker, Sancho will get his debut in this match, he's playing as our right wing. I am keeping Bruno in the squad so that his overall increases. McTominay and Lingard play as our midfielders. Brandon Williams, Rojo, Byte and Diego Dalot make up our defensive line with Sergio Romero in the goal. And there you have it, guys, Jadon Sancho in the cutscene, unveiled to the United fans. Let's give him his debut. This is the second round of the Carabao Cup. Manchester United take on Nottingham Forest. United get a corner kick. Bruno Fernandes steps up to take it. Dalot making a forward run, heads the ball and it's in! Diego Dalot goes for the far post and the keeper no chance of reaching there. First goal of this match comes at just a little over 5 minutes and Dalot with a keep calm celebration. It's like salt on the opponent's wounds. Let's take a look at the replay. Now Bruno with a world-class assist and Dalot scores his first goal of the season. Now Nottingham are on the attack. Silva has it, tries to shoot but this time easy for Romero. Now Greenwood on the ball, through ball for Bruno Fernandes, but the keeper gets there in time. Jesse Lingard plays his fellow English player in. Now Sancho running with the ball, cuts it inside. Pass for Bruno Fernandes and a first time strike. It is 2-0 guys. Bruno couldn't hit the ball cleanly, but the accuracy was enough to land in the back of the net. Bruno dabbing in 2020, he just misses Pogba, that's all. Jadon Sancho gets an assist on his debut, while a new captain Bruno Fernandes gets his first goal for the red shirt. And a manager celebrating as well. So that is halftime guys. Comfortable margin for United. Our boys are playing really nice, dominating possession. Let's keep up the tempo and advance to the next round. Now we are making a couple of changes before heading into the second half. Rojo comes off and Alex Tuanzebe gets his chance. Also our goal scorer Diego Dalot will be replaced by Timothy Fosu-Mensah. Let's begin our second half. James plays in Greenwood. Now Mason Greenwood trying to make some space. Puts in the cross, blocked by the defender and cleared away. Oh, that's a poor clearance. Lingard wins the header, Sancho comes from behind and he scores. Jadon Sancho scores an absolutely stunning goal here guys, on his debut. That was a poacher's effort. Before the defender could even move, Sancho coming out of nowhere and guides the ball into the net. Lingard with a great assist and Sancho makes it 3-0. Forest trying to get back into this game. Ball for Silva. Gets away from Bai. He takes the shot and a fantastic diving save by Sergio Romero. Rodriguez with the long ball for everybody to chase. Adoma gets there first, Tuanzebe can't block. Romero dives and makes the save. It hits the crossbar, lands for Gibbon, but Sergio Romero head first like Vidic to get the ball. A heroic effort by our goalkeeper to keep his clean sheet. We are bringing on Rashford in the place of Greenwood because I just want to give him a chance to play as a striker. Brandon Williams trying to stop the Forest attack. The player leaves him behind, puts the ball into the center. Tuanzebe blocks but a poor clearance. Forest are still on the attack. Cemento goes for the pass. Our defense does not know what is going on guys. And Clough, I think his name is, scores a goal for Nottingham Forest. We could not keep a clean sheet and an easy finish for the attacker. Our manager is fuming. It's United 3, Forest 1. Pass for James. He goes for Lingard. Now Bruno Fernandes. He plays in Rashford on the turn and he misses. Rashford got the chance to make it 4 but he failed to do so. So there you have it guys. Referee has blown the full-time whistle. Manchester United advanced to the next round of the Carabao Cup. Sancho with an extraordinary debut, got an assist and a goal and helped the team secure the win. So we are at the post-match interview after our victory against Nottingham Forest in the second round of the Carabao Cup competition. Our first question is, what are your impressions on the game? I'm only focused on the silverware, that is what we will go with. It will only really matter if we win the Carabao Cup. I am more focused on the silverware than anything else. You ended up winning by 2 goals today despite the slow start. Were you at all nervous about not scoring in the first half? What is wrong with this game? Dalot scored in under 6 minutes and Bruno got his goal around the 40th minute mark. But if we have to choose something, let's just go with we prefer scoring early goals, which we actually did. So there you can see the cutscene. Sancho scores on Man United debut. Manchester United fans may have found a new favourite in Sancho as he managed to find the back of the net in his first match under Singh's management, helping his side win 3-1 against Nottingham Forest. The next thing we are going to do, and I'm pretty sure you guys want this as well, is change a couple of kit numbers. Bruno Fernandes is currently wearing the number 7, which I want Jadon Sancho to wear. So let's give Bruno his number 18. Next up Sancho, let's change his kit number from a 4 to 7. One last thing I want to mention before going into the next match is about Alphonso Davies. As you guys can see, he recently joined the club, so he won't move again, which means we'll have to wait till the next year to get him. So this match against Southampton is the last for today's episode. Our team is ready with both the new signings in it, so let's sim this match and see what the result is. A mixed bag of results for the host here. They won against Brighton, lost to Liverpool and a draw against Burnley. Let's see what they can do against Manchester United. And we get a 3-0 victory. Pogba, Sancho and Martial on the score sheet, and more importantly, we kept the clean sheet. We are on the last day of this season's summer transfer window. Let's check out the top deals that went through. So Koulibaly goes to Barcelona for a figure of $99 million. Next up, it's Manchester City trying to strengthen up their defense. They bought Varane for $95 million. And Real Madrid putting the money they got from Varane to use. They have bought Kai Havertz for $93 million. Let's look at our business. We spent a total of around $168 million on Bruno Fernandes and Jadon Sancho. Also, we sold Matic, Jones and Pereira for a total of $33 million. So before finishing this episode, let's go and check out our calendar. Next up, we face Leicester City at Old Trafford. Should be an easy match. Leicester aren't doing very well at the moment. Then we have a European League group stage match. I am not even going to try to pronounce that. We also face West Ham away from home. I'll probably sim this one. Then we have the Carabao Cup round 3. We take on West Brom. And to end our next episode, we face Arsenal at home. We have some decent fixtures in the month of September. I hope we can win them all. And this is how the Premier League table looks right now. Liverpool at the top with 4 out of 4 wins. They have scored 14 goals and haven't conceded a single goal yet, guys. West Ham at number 2 is a little surprising. Manchester United at number 3. We lost to Wolves, but we won our other 3 matches. We have Chelsea, Manchester City, Wolves, Everton and Spurs below us. I think we'll get a couple of wins and we can confirm our number 2 spot in the next episode. So that is our second episode wrapped up. Hope you guys are enjoying our Manchester United career mode series. And if you are, make sure you leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new around here, and don't forget to drop your suggestions or questions down below. That is it from me. Stay safe, stay indoors, and I will see you in the next episode.